Welcome back to the Cosmic Awakening podcast. I am Makāula Nakae, a lifelong experiencer and ET contactee since 1990. I have a wealth of insights and stories to share from decades of lived experiences spanning spiritual, interdimensional, and extraterrestrial contacts. Cosmic Awakening Part 3, 2014's The First Contact, Beyond C5. Chapter 2 Ascension and Awakening. Episode 13, Axiatonallight. On the evening of January 5, 2013, I underwent an experience propelled by an electromagnetic current of unparalleled intensity. Previously, I had detailed the emergence of sizable ridged waves upon soliciting healing from the cosmic medical team. Initially, the electromagnetic flow traversed my body at a gradual pace. However, as the year drew close, the current suddenly accelerated from a faint chirping sensation to a robust, almost shrill one. As customary, electromagnetic waves commenced their insertion from the sole of my left foot, ascending towards my upper body as I reclined on my bed. A similar process unfolded with my right foot, albeit with less momentum than the left. Thus, I consciously adjusted the position of my right leg, aligning it with the left in a reclined and relaxed posture. Ensuring both sides of the pelvis were symmetrically positioned, I straightened and aligned both legs while directing the soles toward the ceiling. Subsequently, the previously feeble sensation in the right sole escalated in pitch until it matched the left, maintaining parity. A vertical pillar of energy then materialized in the center of the left half of my body, mirroring the sudden appearance of a similar pillar at the end of the previous year, emanating from the base of the left rib. Following the charging of the left-sided pillar of light, gradually ascended along the spine, albeit encountering difficulty in manifesting within the right half of the body. Recognizing the imbalance between both sides, I maneuvered the left-sided light pillar towards the spinal column's counterpart, enhancing overall bodily equilibrium and stability. Concurrently, the electromagnetic waves' cohesion and density surged, enveloping the body in numerous luminous streams of white lines. This marked the first instance where I perceived multiple lines of electromagnetic light encasing the body, coursing vertically from head to toe. The Axiatonal Meridian System, an electromagnetic iteration of the etheric layer meridians, had hitherto resided within the physical body. However, an electromagnetic flow began manifesting outside the physical form, intricately linked to the Axiatonal Meridian System. This exterior flow paralleled the internal energy body's dynamics, forming a counterpart electromagnetic current. Subsequently, the tinnitus transcended into a superluminal state, resonating with an electromagnetic charge, escalating in pitch until it culminated in a distinctly higher frequency, amidst which I discerned a male voice speaking in English. I have done this before. I found myself comprehending the words and thoughts of the entity simultaneously. It exuded confidence, indicating that its actions were deliberate and accomplished through focused effort. This telepathic encounter struck me as peculiar. While telepathic receptions had occurred in the past, this instance differed in its emergence from within the electromagnetic waves and tinnitus, rather than resonating centrally within my brain as usual. It ascended from the electromagnetic flow within the etheric layer of my aura. Simultaneously, a shift occurred in the tinnitus. Initially audible with heightened clarity, it swiftly accelerated, reaching a rapid pitch with an expanded frequency range. The electromagnetic wave and tinnitus seemed interdependent, originating from beneath the feet and coursing through the entire body. Initially, the tinnitus appeared to accelerate in tandem with the electromagnetic wave. However, a reversal became apparent upon attempting to observe objectively. As the tinnitus ascended to higher and faster pitches, the electromagnetic wave appeared to accelerate. The intensity depended on where one focused their awareness, rather than which phenomenon occurred first. As the electromagnetic wave and ultrasonic tinnitus peaked on this day, I experienced a sensation unlike before. Fully enveloped within the electromagnetic energy flow, I felt like I was physically floating on the brink of detachment from my body. Having practiced astral projection numerous times previously, utilizing techniques such as hemisync and self-hypnosis-guided meditation, I could readily project my consciousness from my body. However, this experience felt distinct from astral projection, resembling more of a journey within the recesses of my brain. Despite my attempts to release the etheric body from its physical form, it seemed less inclined to depart akin to projection rather than full astral projection. As a result, the encounter with the sensation of departing from the body within the rapid flow of superlight speed electromagnetic waves generated by the electromagnetic waves and tinnitus was entirely novel to me. It diverged from the teachings of various techniques and the experiences recounted by seasoned practitioners. Despite this unfamiliarity, I could navigate this terrain, mustering the resolve to immerse myself in the flow. The moment I consciously directed my upper body into the stream of light, assimilation commenced, gradually rotating my body approximately 40 degrees. Although I intended to enter the flow seamlessly, a disconnect occurred between my physical and energy bodies, leading me to perceive my form from a slightly elevated vantage point. Yet, this perception proved illusory, as my attempt to redirect my focus back to my body resulted in a fall. Subsequently, the connection, along with the electromagnetic wave and tinnitus, began to wane. It became apparent to me then the importance of surrendering to the natural course of events, rather than attempting to exert conscious control. Attempting to do so might lead to disorientation or displacement within the experience. At the beginning of 2012, I harbored doubts regarding the awakening of the Lightbody. However, these experiences have since illuminated the reality of its existence. My initial apprehensions about the awakening of the Lightbody dissipated, replaced by the certainty that it is indeed present and activated. Subsequently, I adopted the practice of sleeping with earplugs inserted. By isolating myself from external noise and focusing solely on tinnitus, I gained a deeper understanding of its intricacies. The first night with earplugs, it enabled me to discern the nuances of tinnitus, from its depth and pattern to its range and fluctuations. Wearing earplugs facilitated a heightened perception of the varied tones within the tinnitus. I discovered that the tinnitus associated with Ascension encompasses a multifaceted auditory experience, comprising not only repetitive wavelengths, but also a symphony of sound waves, each resonating at distinct frequencies. Unlike binaural beats, which involve the superposition of two sound waves, this auditory landscape was characterized by the layering of multiple waves, sometimes reaching 4 or 5 different types. Among these, I discerned melodies reminiscent of classical music and echoes resembling the calls of dolphins. Occasionally, voices seemed to emerge within the cacophony, albeit eluding comprehension. As I delved deeper into this auditory tapestry, I realized that it bore semblance to music, echoing the sentiments of the Andromedans, who perceived the planet's movements as harmonious melodies. As we traversed past December 21st of the preceding year, amidst the swirling vortex, individuals emerged claiming to have achieved ascension. At the dawn of 2013, a long-standing client, aspiring to undergo a physical transformation into a light body, inquired, "Do you know anyone who has ascended?" She reached out to me with this query. It became evident that the term ascension carried varying depths of meaning for different individuals, with Mr. A, Mr. B, and Mr. C each holding distinct conceptualizations. The culmination of ascension was not uniform across the board. Each person held a unique worldview, subject to evolution over time. In light of the conclusion of ascension, insights surfaced from the recipients of Ascension support and New Year's holiday distant healing, targeted for December 21st, 2012. Many participants reported experiencing a lifting of karmic burdens, accompanied by waves of gratitude welling up from within. The theme of karmic uplift gained prominence around November of the preceding year. Intriguingly intertwined with this phenomenon is the appearance of the red and purple flame. Interestingly, during the simultaneous remote healing sessions, I did not deliberately project the image of the red and purple flame. Instead, I consciously attuned myself to the wave of gratitude emanating from the heart of the universe. Participants with refined clairvoyant abilities and without reported witnessing the color violet behind their closed eyelids, with some observing a swirling interplay of violet and gold light. This manifestation was identified as the dense, swirling wave of gratitude symbolized by the color violet. Within this realm, a process of releasing negative vibrations and ascending from karmic entanglements unfolded. The accumulation of negative vibrations crystallized into what is termed Samskaras. In the grand scheme of dissolving Samskaras within the vibrational realm and ascension, the elevation of karma from the depths of many individuals' essence commenced before. It persisted after December 21st, 2012, extending into the year-end and New Year holidays. The surge in Karma Samskara Ascension surpassed the ordinary pace, marking a notably individualized journey. Among the feedback received, one individual reported experiencing a significant dream wherein the ancestral karma resurfaced from the recesses of forgotten memory, prompting self-healing to dissolve it. These trends indicate a substantial elevation of negative vibrations, typically challenging to transcend in everyday life. Consequently, many confronted their inner selves more readily than in previous years. Increased awareness of their inner state, greater acceptance of oneself, heightened capacity for self-love. We have traversed a significant threshold, as evidenced by the emergence of a new level of awareness and sensation among many. For those who perceive this juncture as the culmination of ascension, it may signify its completion. However, ascension still beckons completion, as it entails integrating the physical body and the light body, along with activating the Merkaba. During my ascent through the golden and violet portal via the Hades wave spectrum, accompanied by the release of numerous negative vibrations and untransmuted energies, profound mental and physical transformations ensued. While my human aspect endures, notable advancements have occurred in processing negative vibrations with unprecedented efficiency and swiftness compared to the past. New observations and phenomena come to light. Heightened awareness of previously unnoticed aspects. Natural emergence of unseen facets. Enhanced psychic senses. Increased interactions with invisible dimensions. Continual elevation of physical body vibrations. Dramatic improvement in psychic healing abilities. More frequent sightings of unidentified flying objects, UFOs. Transformation is accelerating across various realms as individuals become aware of, learn from, and reconfigure their thoughts and emotional patterns. Even after the portal-raising experience, there remains much to discover and assimilate in numerous domains. New dimensions of learning are unfolding, encompassing changes in the physical body, energy body, meridian and Axiatonal Meridian System, and plasma body transformations. While the energy body transformation presents a series of novel experiences, the connection to the light body remains a work in progress. The Merkaba is present progressing towards activation, but has yet to achieve physical bilocation, enabling movement between dimensions or locations at will. The transformation into a light body, allowing disappearance and reappearance at the physical level, remains elusive, with no known instances among acquaintances or spiritual mentors. Even individuals who have attained the status of ascended masters in the spiritual community of the West Coast remain on Earth, without reports of such transformation. Against this backdrop, the ascension process extends beyond 2012, with ongoing transformations of the physical, energy, and plasma bodies. Additionally, Ascension syndrome manifested in 2013, introducing a new dimension distinct from the previous year. Thus, the journey toward attaining the light body through ascension, involving physical transformation, persists. While December 21, 2012, marked a pivotal moment in ascension, it is perceived as the initial threshold or passage point, with further transformations anticipated on the path to connecting with the light body. Achieving light body transformation signals the commencement of genuine work, and the journey toward ascension is just unfolding. The realm of physical transformation, including elemental mutation and the transition from a double helix to a 12-helix gene state, is a gradual process that unfolds over an extended period rather than occurring abruptly within a short time frame. To be continued. Watch the cinematic video trailer. Explore the archive. Cosmic Awakening Part 1, 1991. Peru, Journey into the Unknown Sacred Valley of the Incas. Part 2, Ascension 2012, The Golden Alchemy. Part 3, The First Contact. The World of ET Contacts, Beyond C5. Join the journey. New episodes drop periodically. Each chapter delivers a tight, hyper-focused 10 to 30-minute hit of real-life experiences, perfect for your daily plunge into consciousness exploration. Subscribe to support your inner development. Thumbs up to help push our channel through the algorithm. Comment below. Share your thoughts on today's exploration.